my lovely Atlantis Scalar peeps. Dr. Lisa Medhus here. I have been having so much fun helping you guys as a physician by looking over your medical records, labs, imaging, and all that stuff. I'm not offering treatment. Okay, this is just basically helping guide you as to what you do and do not need in the way of scalar services. See, some of these things require custom scripts. And so I really need to know details about what's going on with your joint pain or your weight loss, your weight gain. And the more I know, the better. So thank you for letting me do that. And remember, HIPAA, okay? It is absolutely confidential, and no one but me and Eric and the rest of the Divine team will ever be privy to any of those records. Anyway, I always have, as an internist, love the detective work of figuring things out for people. And frankly, in a couple of instances, I've actually helped the other doctors make the accurate diagnosis. So I love that, and that's free of charge, people. Now, I want to let you know this will not age well. We are Eric told me to hold a video testimonial contest, and I we'll put that in the newsletter, the next newsletter. So if you have not already, please subscribe to the newsletter so you can find out how to do it. The basics are, 5 to maximum of 10 minutes long. Hold your phone horizontally, preferably in the sun or basically any well-lit place. You don't have to show your face. You can point the phone to a plant or a picture or whatever you want, the wall. And you can also read from a script if you're shy and you're afraid that you're going to mess up, like, I've done in the past many times. And the first 10 who submit that, and I have instructions on how to submit it in the post, will get a free scalar services worth $400 or less. So that's a lot. That's like 10 hours of work on my part, sometimes 14. If you don't make the first 10 cut, first of all, we'll have this again from time to time, but you will also get a substantial coupon for future services. So you will be rewarded. And I think the biggest reward should be that you're going to inspire so many people. And it also helps me feel better. As you know, I struggle with imposter syndrome. So it makes me feel like, wow, all this hard work is paying off. We are doing some good. So that's really important to me. And sometimes when I feel a little low, I will read some of the written testimonials that you have sent me. What did I write here? Okay. Anyway, let me read a couple of those. Elisa, on January 25th, you did a full scalar treatment for me. I delayed getting back to you as my second echocardiogram was set for March 31st and results given out on April 1st. That's pretty fast. So I'm happy to tell you that my pumping efficiency score, and that's the ejection fraction, was only 30 when I was in the hospital last December, and now it's gone up several points. I was worried I might need a pacemaker, but I am now above the mark for needing it. Also, my esophageal problems are gone without any medical treatment at all. Oh my God. And then here's another one. This is a long time ago. Portal work done over the past 9 months. Noticed significant protection like a shield from environmental crap. Eric would love you for using that word. I feel like I walk around in bubble wrap that keeps my vibe from lowering as I observe or participate on the job or just in society. The evidence is a change in my overall personality. I am happier and calmer. I don't need to talk about the daily grind for endless hours. Ugh. I drop it now and I move on. Overall, I believe the mind, body, and soul healed somehow. I'm functioning in life without carrying the pain around from the past. You guys don't deserve that. You don't deserve pain. I mean, you're whole and part of God. You're whole and part of the Creator. You deserve all wonderful things. And when I talk to you in the scalar field, I tell you that over and over and over. And I'm hoping that gets into your energy somehow. Age reversal done, just ordered again. Immediately results are noticeable with the skin, more moisture with better hormonal balance. My Botox treatments last 22 weeks now, and I need less of it. So that's a money saver right there. Have you guys noticed that young people are starting to get preventative Botox? I think it's a great idea. Anyway, my spine is improving, less pain from scoliosis and disc compression. Spinal range of motion has improved. The discs in my neck are less enlarged and stacked better. She must have had spondylolisthesis where they slip on each other. My head went through a car window from being rear-ended by a semi-truck. Girl, you're happy to be alive. You can't tell if you see me now. I walk and move normally. My endometriosis seems gone. My hormones must be more in balance. Signed, ND. Isn't that just wonderful? I'm going to keep reading you guys some of these, but anyway, I look forward to, anyway, you can email me your videos at elisa@atlantiscalar.com. And if they are too big to send, then in that email, I will tell you how to send it, because Paula is going to, I think, give me a link to a drive, or of course you can use something called mediafire.com. And when you upload to Mediafire, it converts the video into a link. And then that link can just be copied and pasted into an email. I guess we can read some. Why not? All right. Where are we? Here we go. We're still on crossing over. And this is from here. And meeting loved ones. For a while, I just focused on what was around me. My thoughts then wandered to my physical form. It felt like I had arms and legs and a head and a chest, but I didn't. I wasn't solid. I was airy, free, light, the essence of me. Now I know that I was pure energy, but I didn't call it that back then. I think the reason I felt like I still had a human form, but also knew that I didn't, was because I wanted to have the feeling of a human body. You know, spirits, when they do cross, they do want to attach to that humanness for a while. That's part of why they call it transition. Some people, like Eric, even you manifest a little cabin by the lake, etc. That's what I'm going to do. I love nature and things of that nature. I wasn't 100% ready to let go of my human existence then. I needed something recognizable to hold on to for the time being. Slowly, the white light started to turn into this glowing silvery mist with all sorts of beautiful hues that I don't even know how to describe. It was like I was going through a nebula, but with a rainbow of many colors. I didn't feel like anything startling was about to happen, like I was about to be hit by a train. Yay. But at the same time, there was this little lingering worry that I was going to end up in the wrong place. Kind of like Harry Potter when he was getting sorted by the wrong sorting hat. Everything was too much, too close, too crazy all of a sudden. That's what made me scared. It was then that I screamed for help. After I screamed, I started to see shapeless blobs in the light. Things started to change around me again. My logical mind said, you moved, because I was still trying to think linearly, but it was more like a dimensional shift. Energetically, what happened to me was that I was coming out of the human dimension to enter a parallel one. They say that heaven is like parallel, but like 4 inches above our earthly plane. And that's interesting. I learned the dimensions are all parallel, but kind of smushed and swirled together, kind of like one of those chocolate vanilla yogurts, he says, in previous times. The blobs of light turned into what looked like people. So many people. I thought they were people, but I wasn't sure. Maybe I was in heaven and they were angels. Maybe I was in hell and they were devils. Either way, they fucking freaked me out. Think about it. My only memories were from my human life. Seeing that dimensional shift and transformation was like watching a scary movie. Shit turned into monsters like in that movie, The Blog. It spooked me. With those people around me, I felt like the center of attention, but it wasn't an ego thing, like, look at me, I'm all that. Once I realized I wasn't in a horror movie, I actually started to feel love. That transition from being spooked to feeling loved was like seeing somebody in the dark and not knowing who they are, and then getting closer to them so that you get a better clue. Then the fog lifts and you're like, hey man, what's going on? You scared the crap out of me. The love I felt was the kind that brings you to your knees weeping. I'm sorry, but I have not read this book for a long time. Anyway, happy tears, thank God. Tears that wash you clean. Like I was that important. I could have told you that, Eric. Okay, I gotta stop. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful week.